Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to share the last week I've been feeling really and honestly very anxious. And I think for the longest of time, I really could not pinpoint what exactly was my source of this anxiety. I woke up on a Monday morning and I felt down, I felt disheartened, I felt demotivated. But as to what really triggered this particular feeling, I really do not know, and throughout the week, I was just very anxious. At first, I thought I was anxious because of the changes happening at work. I thought maybe the trigger was the webinar that I did last week, where I really was not too sure how to approach or tackle the topic I was given. And then before I knew it, my mind literally spiraled out of control. Suddenly there were feelings of inadequacy. Suddenly there were feelings of second guessing and doubting myself. And I did not understand what was happening. And my frequency was just out of control, just out of control. And when I look back and I really interrogate the feelings that I felt like I was not good enough, because sometimes I do make that mistake that many of us make, and that is to compare myself to other people. And why is this particularly dangerous for myself or for anybody really, is I found myself in a position where I felt like in terms of building my business, I was not doing enough. For anybody who's in business, you would know that trying to build a client base is really difficult. You've got bills to pay at the end of the month, you've got salaries to pay at the end of the month, and when the revenue or the sales are not coming through, or the clients are not coming through, you sort of become a bit disheartened. So I found myself trying to position my business and trying to build the business to get clients, and the clients were just not coming through. And I'm very intentional about being a brand influencer, and I look at what my South African counterparts are doing in the SA and other markets. And suddenly I found myself like, probably I'm not good enough as a personal finance advocate or as a personal finance coach, and I was not really doing enough. So I was comparing myself to what their Facebook pages look like, what they are doing in terms of brand deals and everything that was happening in that space. And suddenly I felt like I was really not good enough, not forgetting the fact that our markets firstly are very different. Our situations are secondly very different. And in my case, I am working a very demanding 8 to 5 job that requires me to be fully present. And in my extra hours, I have to come back and I have to really remember that I'm building a business, a business that's going to be a legacy for me and for my estate one day and for my dependents one day. And trying to find that balance firstly has been very, very challenging. Demanding job, trying to build a business, and also trying to be creating amazing videos every single week and be consistent about that. So I found myself in a very dark situation where I literally felt like I was not doing enough, or I needed more hours. And at the back of it, I realized that no, TK, it's your own journey at your own pace. So I think the biggest mistake we make as young people is we put ourselves under so much pressure, always forgetting that things take time before they become what we want it to be. But what's also important is for us to be consistent, to remain consistent, and to keep the vision in mind and to put in the work every single day. In my case, I've been building this business since 2018 when I became intentional about it. And looking at the journey from 2018 to 2020, there's really been amazing growth, incredible growth, phenomenal growth actually. But I was too busy chasing the next client, trying to build the business, that I failed to actually realize just how much traction I've made. And I apply the same analogy to our personal finances. A lot of people, we start and we think, oh my goodness, I can't save, I don't have enough money to save, I'm in so much debt. But what we realize or forget to realize is that every single day where we put in the work to get our finances right, to get our savings right, to get our investments right, to get ourselves out of debt, it takes time and it takes effort, So we tend to become disheartened, we tend to become discouraged and demotivated because we don't necessarily see the results, And what I want to share with you today, my personal story is, guys, it really does take time. And let's learn to recognize the progress. Let's learn to appreciate the progress. And most importantly, let's stay in our own lanes and push at our own pace. So I really don't know how much to do this. I've been trying to write a blog post titled Own Race, Own Pace, which I hope I'll finish. I'm struggling actually to write it because my feelings and my emotions are sort of all over the place. But my biggest takeaway when I stepped out of this dark corner I had pushed myself into was to say that, you know what, TK, in your own right, in your own pace, in your own race, you are doing well, Keep doing it, keep being consistent, keep showing up because you are making traction. So my message to everybody watching this video is really, guys, let us stop putting ourselves under unnecessary pressure. Let us stop comparing ourselves to what other people are doing. I know easier said than done. When in the world of social media, Facebook, Instagram, you see people tweeting their successes. My message is stay in your own lane and run your own race at your own pace. Yes, you are good enough. Yes, your dreams are very, very valid. Yes, your personal finances can get right. You can get them right at some point in time. Stay consistent, keep the end goal in mind, find a support structure, and always, always, always remember, own race, own pace. Let's stop comparing ourselves. I'm learning how to stop comparing myself to what my SA counterparts, what my Botswana counterparts, what my Lesotho or Basotho counterparts are actually doing, because that's their race, not mine. Mine is this one, and I need to focus on getting this one right for me at my own pace, at my own pace. So this week I woke up and I decided, you know what? Screw everything else, screw the pressure, unnecessary pressure. Screw comparing myself to what everybody else is doing. I am going to focus on my race, my pace, and I'm going to get it done. So until the next video, please remember, be kind to yourself, love yourself, celebrate yourself. However big or small you think something is, celebrate it and give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a pat on the back and give yourself that round of applause. Because how we speak to ourselves and what we say to ourselves really does matter. So let us change those negative conversations we have with ourselves and convert them into uplifting, empowering, powerful conversations, because we really are incredible human beings. We just need to look in the mirror and realize our potential, and then run our race at our own pace. Until the next video, guys. Yes, I know I've said that. Please share this video with somebody who needs to hear it, somebody who can benefit from it. If it's you or a friend or family member, please also ask them to give it a thumbs up if they like it. Leave any comments in the section below about what your journey has been, what you are feeling, or what you would like me to talk about if regarding this particular topic. And then also hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. We love it when people subscribe to our channels, because it means that we are growing, and we want to grow with you at our own pace, in our own race. So thank you for always tuning in. Lots of love. Take care of your money. Take care of yourselves. Mwah! Cheers, guys.